Ability. This is the number one concern of many investors before anything else, and Mauritius provides this amply. The country has a strong and stable democracy and is one of Africa's most democratic. The island nation is also Africa's most peaceful with a peace index of 1.51 and the 21st most peaceful country in the world. That is music to the ears of investors looking for where to do business. 2. A healthy economy. The Mauritian economy is one of the fastest growing in sub-Saharan Africa. In just 3 decades, the country has moved from monocrop sugar-dominated economy to a sophisticated and diversified service-oriented one. The tertiary sector currently accounts for 70% of GDP, a fair indication of their impressive track record. While traditional growth sectors like tourism and manufacturing continue to be strong, many other opportunities have risen in emerging sectors with the potential to become tomorrow's house. This rapid transition to a mature economy, one of just 2 in Africa to have graduated to middle income status, comes as a promising result of sound economic management, coupled with a vision to succeed shared between the government, the business community, and civil society at large. 3. Availability of skilled workers. Mauritius has a smart brand of fine professionals, most of whom qualified from internationally recognized institutions and world-class professional bodies. This includes chartered accountants, financial analysts, corporate lawyers, tax specialists, business consultants, IT engineers, and architects. Recently too, the government of Mauritius enacted legislation encouraging young foreign professionals to set up in the country. The country also has one of Africa's highest adult literacy rates at 91%. 4. Ease of setting up business and paying taxes. Today, any foreign investor can settle hassle-free in Mauritius and be operational in just 3 days. Add this to one of the world's most generous tax regimes, where personal and corporate tax are harmonized at a low 15% and where dividends are tax-free. The country with no exchange control, and Mauritius also has signed non-double taxation agreement with 33 countries. 5. Infrastructure. Mauritius has a well-developed network of infrastructure across the country. The country has an extensive, well-maintained road infrastructure, a modern and efficient port capable of berthing vessels up to 1,000 meters. The country also has a web of sea links and direct air connections with several cities around the world. Other infrastructures include high-band fiber cable connectivity, a reliable fixed and mobile telephone network, express courier service providers and freight forwarders, fully serviced business and industrial parks, a free port, well-equipped and comfortable offices. The government is committed to endow Mauritius with a reliable, efficient, and supportive infrastructure at par with the best available in developed countries. To this effect, government has already invested massively and has committed large sums of funds for the continuous upgrading of the overall infrastructure. 6. A bilingual workforce. Mauritius has one of the highest adult literacy rates in Africa and is now reaping the benefits of a strong commitment to free education for all initiated in the late 70s. This highly disciplined and educated workforce is also equally fluent in English and French, while many also speak a third international language, Hindi, Mandarin, Urdu, and a host of European languages. The workforce is young, 29.2% being aged less than 30, and business-spirited, innovative thinking, and open to the world. What better asset for a new company than a highly skilled workforce who are young and bilingual? 7. Financial hub. Mauritius is recognized as being an excellent place for doing business. The country's adoption of international best business practices and sustainable development policies has been acknowledged by international agencies such as the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, the Financial Action Task Force, FAFT, and the World Bank, WB. The island is fully open to foreign capital, talents, and ideas. Ranked first in the 2014 Ibrahim Index of African Governance and first in Sub-Saharan Africa and 28 globally in the World Bank Doing Business Report 2015. Mauritius is a springboard for investment and doing business in Africa, Middle East, and Asia. 8. Access to markets. While endowed with a small but increasingly affluent local population, Mauritius has secured preferential access to markets worth several hundreds of millions of consumers, with the EU through the Cotonou Agreement, with the US under the Africa Growth and Opportunity Act, with Eastern and Southern Africa through the COMESA, Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, and SADC, Southern African Development Community. Mauritian traditional investors are also very receptive to partnering with their international counterparts. An increasing number of joint ventures are being witnessed today in the traditionally strong sectors as well as in the growing numbers of innovation-driven emerging sectors. 9. Conducive labor laws. Employment rights and obligations in Mauritius are now governed by the new Employment Rights Act 2008. This piece of legislation has been designed to cater for the needs of the modern employment environment in Mauritius, which now embodies a substantial percentage of foreign workers at all levels of the work stratum. At this point, are you already thinking of moving to Mauritius to start a business? What are your thoughts about the Mauritian economy? please share them in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, kindly thumb up and share it.